New turn.
Here we go.
All right.
Wild time!
Let's go.
Mini game.
Okie dokie!
Start. Finish. Winner. New turn.
Here we go. Farewell.
Oh, no. All right.
Wild time!
Oh. Ha. Ooh.
Yeah! Ho ho!
Let's go. That'll do.
Minigame.
Okie dokie.
Start. Finish. Winners. New turn.
All right.
Wario time. Ho ho. Wow. Yeah. Ho ho. Yeah. Ho ho.
Let's go.
Bonus minigame.
Okie dokie.
Start.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Finish. New turn.
All right.
Wario time! Ho ho! Ho! Ho ho! Ho ho!
Let's go.
Item minigame.
Ooh, nice.
Minigame.
Okie dokie! Quack!
Start.
Yo! Ah! Yo! Ah!
Finish. Winner. New turn. Jamboree.
Ho ho! All right!
You got a star.
Wario time! Yeah! Yeah! Whee!
You got a star.
Yeah!
Let's go. Whoa! Ha! Yay!
You got a star.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
Huh? Oh, ow! Oh, no!
Mini game.
Okie dokie.
Start.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yeah.
Finish. Winners.
Huh?